Alright, hello everybody. Post 1v1 World Cup 6, ORAS 1v1 viability rankings. I'm here with Dom as always. Say hello.
Good. What's up?
We're fresh off the Zard video yesterday, so I'm not even going to talk about Mega Charizard X and Y. I'm just going to put them S rank once I find them. Am I blind? Alright, this is scuffed
What?
already. I can't
You're
find
doing
Mega
S plus,
Charizard.
right?
Yeah, I'm doing S plus for X, yeah. Oh,
I think it's in alphabetical order.
it is in alphabetical order. I was just blind. I was like looking where Kieran Black was for no reason. S plus Mega Charizard X, Charizard Y. X is a tier above Y, which is a tier above basically everything else. So yeah, you haven't.
I was thinking about that. I don't know if Y is above like Manaphy and Metagross, but it probably is. But like I don't know.
We could
Discuss.
see it, but I think Manaphy should be S for sure. I don't think Metagross is on the level of them, personally. Because
I think it's basically there, but
I still think
I
you
don't know.
overrate Metagross.
It doesn't have the like super big meta influence or anything like that. But it's just when you use it, it just feels really good.
Yeah, I agree.
So maybe that is an S minus Mon. Oh, boo-hoo, loses to Hoopa Unbound and Genesect, wah. But I think it's really good. Obviously, like, League's better than Mawile right
I'm
now.
gonna share my screen.
As long as you differentiate it from Mawile, I guess I'm fine with that. And it doesn't really have, I guess, the raw matchups that Metagross or that Zard and Manaphy do, where it's like, well, I beat everything by default, and then what I don't beat is not that good. So yeah, I guess.
Tier list is so big. What she said, but it really is. Yeah, Manaphy, I feel like there's not that much to say. It just beats all except Grass's Electrics, and then strong special attackers, and fairies. Those are like the categories of Mon that beats it.
Or Trick Scarf Mew Poggers.
Yeah, and then you have some Trick Scarfers. Togekiss too. I mean, Togekiss should always be beating Manaphy, but yeah. Let's see, Metagross. Are you watching my stream, by the way?
No, I literally opened it and then you turn into a complete robot, so I'm not right now.
GG's. Okay. So I'm gonna put Metagross. I feel like putting it as minus, even though that looks weird, because it's the only S minus one. But it's definitely a tier below Zardwai and Mana, in my opinion. And I do think it's a tier below everything else. Actually, do I think that? I think Victini is probably on the same level as it, actually. But maybe not.
What do you think about Togekiss? Or do you want to wait for that?
Well,
I mean, if you want to put it S minus, I don't really give a fuck, but I just don't agree.
User, but I'm not gonna put it S minus. I don't think Togekiss is top 5, at least right now.
I agree.
I think Victini top 5 is fair, and if I put Victini 5, then I'm putting it next to Metagross. Yeah, I think that looks fine.
I'd say Gara's borderline S minus right now.
I don't really agree. I don't know. I don't think so. I do think Gyarados is obviously A+.
Because, like, it depends where you want to put Gurn and Mawile, because, like, Gara is a tier above them, in my opinion. If you want to put them in, like, A, because those ones are both cheats right now.
I'm not putting Gren and Mon A+, or I mean, an A. I'm putting them A+, because they just have
well, then I would put Gara higher than them, dude. At that point,
maybe.
What do you even use Gren for right now?
Gren for
what is its point?
You use Band and you beat Togekiss and Fairies. That's
you run a fraud set and then run and beat Mons that a fraud set beats.
Okay. The Specs HP Electric is also good right now because of Manaphy and Gara.
And Toge. But yeah, I mean that set's good. Yeah, but I don't know. I feel like here's my issue. Here's my issue with Gren. Not reliable versus Zars, not reliable versus Steels. I guess it beats Manaphy when it comes to stall. It can beat like Vino and Slowbro, even though those mods are fucking irrelevant. And then it just has really scattered matchups. Loses to the item choice scarf, loses to faster shit. I'm really unimpressed with Gren right now. I'm pretty sure Sinon used only one Greninja in ORAS. And that was just because it was on a team with the Mega Latios.
I'm pretty sure Central brought 0.
That's why I do it. I just don't think it's that good right now because it doesn't really have a big purpose. I think Gara is just way better than it right now.
Well, I agree, but I still think I wouldn't put Gyarados a tier above it. If I were like ranking within tiers, I would put Grand bottom of A plus, but I don't really think Gyara is S minus. I don't know.
Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. The thing that Gren is good at right now is if you don't know if it's banned or specs. That's good.
Yeah, which means you pair it with Mega Charizard. And you
Yeah,
profit.
and that's at that point I feel like it's Zard carrying, but whatever.
Yeah, that is a Zard thing. Yeah, but I don't know.
I'm just not impressed with Gren right now. I don't think it has like a specific role that it's like succeeds in super hard. I mean, yeah, it has matchups, but I don't know. I like thinking about Mons and Oras as just more than just raw matchups. But whatever.
That's definitely fair. I think my personal preference wants to put it A, but I don't know. I could see it going down to A, but nah, dude. I feel like Greninja can't be below A plus. That's just not.
I mean, the Mons and A are kind of just not as good as Greninja, I guess. But I don't know.
Yeah. So I put some other Mons A plus. Wait, we should talk about Mawile first, actually. Mawile
Do
is
you want to talk about it?
Yeah, I got Mawile is definitely not S minus right now. I think even if you ignore Metagross like rising a lot, it's just I don't know. Yeah, you have to be running Iron Head to not lose the guard. Iron Head's not bad, but when you drop Taunt ST, it becomes why are you even using it over Metagross? I think Punishment's good, also, but I think it's just really hard to justify over meta right now. I feel like Genesect usage isn't the highest, and SERP usage also is very bad, and SERP also has a bad win rate. And those are like the two mons that I think Maw has over Metagross. Yeah, Mawile basically beats the lower rank mons that beat Metagross, like Hoopa, Unbound, Genesect, Heracross. These guys beat Metagross, but not Maw. But Metagross is just way more reliable right now. How I would put it. Yeah.
Okay, my take is that Hoopa is or no, why is it Hoopa? Mawile is just ass, I think. It's a steel type that doesn't beat guard without like Iron Head, and that's just a move slot that you're taking away from one of the actual things that makes it unique. Sableye right now, yeah, its usage is inflated by Raw doing eggs buns, but I mean that thing's usage should fall off a cliff next tour. I don't see it staying the same, obviously. I think its niche is unironically like beating Chansey. And
yeah, that's why I made the Taunt SD point, yeah.
I mean it's a decent stall breaker, but the best stall mon right now is Manaphy. And I mean I think Taunt Burst can beat Manaphy, but that also can lose to like a lot of shit. And
it does just lose to Sableye.
You can run like the adamant shit, but then you're losing to Gran, and it's like, bro, what the hell? But like, I don't know. I just feel like Maw is not even outclassed as much as it is bad. Like, it doesn't. Spinef just hits really weak. Sucker feels really weak on it. Unlike Metagross, where like Bullet Punch kind of like hurts after Tusk Claws and Stab. Sucker Punch on Spadef feels really weak sauce. It doesn't have the insane Fizz Def that Metagross has. Metagross can go Spadef if it wants. Metagross can go Hybrid if it wants. Mawile, I feel like struggles right now. With all the guard and all the Manaphy and all the Zard.
There's Landorus Therian too. It's kind of big.
Yeah, that guy too. That Metagross is way better versus I'm super. I would literally put Mawile on A. I just don't think it's that good. But
dude, I can't.
I mean, it beats a lot of hit lists, so it gets. And it's kind of one of those bombs like Greninja that I think is carried by it being better in the past than it is right now. I think it's completely A. Like Greninja, okay. Greninja has a lot of sets and then it can like troll you. Like I literally got trolled by Gran yesterday because I was playing friendly with Zeblip and he was literally HP flying for no reason. It pissed me off. I made a bad click, but like he was still HP fire for nobody and that pissed me off. Like, Gren can always catch you off guard. How are you getting caught off guard by Mawile? If I was doing the list, I would firmly put Mawile in A. I don't give a fuck what people say. People like it a lot, but I don't. I'm not impressed by it right now. And Ironhead, and just losing to Mawile makes it, or losing to guard, which no one talks about, by the way, is just, like, makes it weird when you're building with it. I don't know. I mean, if you're building with it, you should probably just go Steel plus Fire plus Filler, but My wall sucks. I'm on chodes.
Yeah, I kind of mess with that. Yeah, a good point is that a 1-2 is like every team. When you face like Fire, Water, Steel, Mawile beats no Pokemon.
Oh, there's literally like 83% fire usage right now. Mawile is not the best it's been. let's just face it.
I mean, that's also a knock on meta, but meta's better into waters.
No, but meta actually, like, you click it and it feels good to click, and then you click moves and they actually hit strong. Maw doesn't do that. Maw loses to Gardevoir with no stab move. And having no stab move is what's carried its, like, niche for, like, a year or so when it comes to flexibility and beating stall. Yeah, also there's just that. Like, dude, it's just bad. I don't like it.
Even with the Iron Head, you have kind of poop odds versus Togue.
Yeah, because Spadef Iron Head doesn't hit very hard.
I don't know.
I will say, what I like about Maw is being able to use, like, random coverage. I've used Fire Fang and Ice Punch. They're both kind of cool because they catch people off guard. I kind of like Spadef Fire Fang instead of Spadef. What's it? Metal Burst?
Yeah.
I mean, Burst still hits. It only hits Gen. Let's be real. And like Tom Burst can beat like Manaphy, I guess. But the thing is like Fire Fang hits other Maws, and Cheese Factor, Poggers, Burn, Flinch, whatever. I always value that, but yeah, I think Maw sucks.
Yeah, I think that's fair enough. I think A seems good for it, but I'll see how the rest of the tier list shakes out. Same for Gear and
Gran. I mean, let's be real. Everything in A will probably be a lot worse than Maw, but at the same time, Maw is chode, so I wouldn't rank it A+.
I'm just looking at the other mons in A+, and I think that they're all better than Gran and Maw. We're just looking at Heatran, Mega Altaria. Those are obviously A+.
Gardevoir, like, come on.
Gardevoir, yeah.
Those ones are all broken.
And then I'm adding Togekiss, obviously. Where's Togekiss? Oh, I let go of the cursor. Yeah, Togekiss is definitely A+. Mons Cheese McCheese. And Zard's drops sub so much that it just beats a lot of Zard. It beats Manaphy, which is huge. Trick Scarf is a good mix-up, beating Registeel, Gran, with Chansey. So
Mew,
yeah,
and just flinching shit.
And Victini.
I don't think. So. I think Scarf is kind of overrated when it comes to like the whole meta game. You need a lot of flinches, dude.
Meta's just too bulky for Scarf to be like super consistent and just flinch everything.
And dude, even 2-3 years ago when I was building with Scarf Togue, and the meta wasn't even that bulky, it still just felt like I needed a lot of flinches for stuff. And I feel like Scarf Togue is something that like program would think is absolutely terrible because it doesn't really beat a lot 100% of the time. I mean, I don't know if that's a huge point for it, but like that's just something I would think of. And don't get me wrong, I think Scarf is a cool set, but I just think you got to be smart when you use it. Don't just be dumb when you use it.
Yeah.
Because then you're gonna rely on flinches, which is taking the game out of your hands, which is bad.
Anyway, definitely A+ mon. And it's one of the mons on New Age Wage and God Squad. So yeah, it means it's always A+.
Dude, if I use Sub-Zard and friendlies more versus Crucify, this would be A rank, by the way, but it's okay. I don't use Sub-Zard anymore. A lot of people don't. It's like, okay.
Because I mean, oh my god.
What's he saying?
He's saying Mega Guard is worse than all of these Pokemon. And I kind of disagree.
That's cap. That's cap. No, Guard is insanely broken.
Guard's so good. I'm still not sure how I'm gonna rank A+, but I'll probably just go back to it in a little bit.
Just throw all the brokens in there and let Metagross be it.
Heatran, Molt, Togue, Guard, Gran right now, A+.
Thunder Astarion, yeah, I agree.
You mean Magnezone, but yeah.
Oh yeah, that's New Age Thunders. Oh my shit. Oh no, wait.
Oh, you're still good.
My tier list simply has not loaded all the mons yet, so I don't know what to. I wanted to add freaking regular Gengar or whatever. Okay. Here, what do you want to talk about next?
I think I'm gonna move on to some obvious A rank mons like Landorus, Therian.
Wait, did we talk about Gyarados?
Oh, we talked about it. We were talking about between S- and A+. And you were saying it's borderline S-.
Oh, we haven't even said anything about it. No. We only talked about its rank.
Jolly defeats Victini. They woke.
I mean, realistically, Victini adapts by going what? Like adding just a little bit more EVs to speed. But people haven't done that because they're lazy. People just copy and paste the same Victini sets over and over and over and over and over. Okay, you literally fell into a void. I literally can't hear you. But anyways,
I moved away
I'm
from
gonna
my
go rogue.
microphone, my bad.
Oh yeah, okay. Okay. A set that doesn't rely on like Victini's not adapting is I like Rescara so goddamn much right now, dude. Basically I made this like FizzDef Rescara that beats Victini, beats like random shit, beats Slowbro. It's a big fat tanky boy. And I think Garrett is like solidly A plus, borderline S minus. Definitely not S minus, but like borderline, I'd say. I was like smoking crack earlier.
Yeah, he's definitely up there though. He's also one of the better Zard counters, so there's that. Just don't face Impish Wisp. You're good.
Or miss your edge. Or get confused by Outrage.
Yeah.
On the set. Type of hands.
Yeah. Logan invented Rescara, by the way, let it be known. Anyway, so I looked at the A rank, right? I have Maul Gren, and then I added Landorus next to it, and I realized that's one of your teams. Kick W.
Yes, sir. I'd say Lando is very A. Because sometimes Lando feels A plus and sometimes Lando feels A minus or B plus.
Yeah, because you just don't have the right set sometimes.
Yeah, and that's okay, but I love Lando. You can talk about it. I've already talked about Lando like 200 times.
Yeah, Scarf's really, like, all of its sets are really good right now. Scarf, Band, Specs, AV, these are all shooters. Specs good for Metagera.
And you can just make your own by just like being like, oh, I need my Lando to do this. Okay, let me make a set that does. Unless you're like bad at set building, like really bad at set building.
Yeah, you have SD sets
like Eggsbuns or something, but no, even Eggsbuns created a Lando, dude. Dude, anything is possible.
If he just Eggsbuns, okay, what Eggsbuns does is he just like he puts a random berry on a Pokemon and then puts setup on it and then calls it a new tech. And that's what and Landorus Therion's perfect for that. So good for Eggsbuns. Eggsbuns Lando was also made by PQS, let it be known.
Oh, also Bandor is actually probably good right now.
Yeah. Because, you know, Togekiss is big, Gardevoir is pretty big.
Even though I did 83 to a Metagross in friendlies with him.
Yeah, I was Impish Metagross and the band EQ bounced off. Realistically,
I was so mad.
Realistically, Impish Gross is like not very good right now. But it's like broken, but you have more EV flexibility since Chomp isn't used very much. But
I mean, you can do whatever the fuck you want with Metagross. Yeah, exactly. That's why it's a demon.
Anyway, A plus Mon Metacham. Where is he?
Based?
Well, I put Metacham A last time. I think Metacham's worse than last time for what it's worth because more Togekiss, but he's still up there, yo. He's still strong.
An A plus?
He's not A plus. Get out of here.
Okay, I thought you were insane.
No, I'm not insane. Metacham was a good matchup versus Manaphy, which is notable. Which is really good. It has a lot of tech somehow, even though it's like an Ooga Booga physical attacker, because you have a lot of moves to choose from. You can run Endure, Poison Jab, Thunder Punch, Rock Tomb for Zard safety, and those are all very good options. Ice Punch is actually really good for Malt. It's a sleeper move. You have anything on Metacham? And I mean, you use it a lot, so.
Dude, I wanted to build more with it, but I only gave Sin on one team. I was just like, yo, I'm gonna spam Metacham this tour, and then I didn't. But Metacham has a beast win rate from World Cup as always, 80%. Are you serious? With 5 uses. I mean, win rate is kind of a meme, but at the same time, if you're consistently getting like insanely high win rates, that means you're probably anti-meta in some way. Or every single Metacham user is getting lucky every single time, you know? or just the good people are using Metacham, like the good players are using it, and the bad players aren't. Which feels like that's what's happening right now. But it's really strong, has a lot of customizability. I approve. It's a good mod.
I need to open up my tier list from last time so I remember what Pokemon exists.
Maybe argue that on a good day, Medicham is better than Mawile. Definitely not better than Gren, but definitely maybe like up there against Maw. Because Medicham actually is like the Chad pure power user, and Maw is like the virgin huge power user that doesn't actually kill anything.
Yeah, for sure.
And yeah, Rock Tomb is a cool tech. I don't really like using it as a Zard answer, but you can Rock Tomb if your fake out bounces off like a Fizdev Zard. So that's a good thing that is going for it. I feel like Medicham is the Medicham user kinda is in the driver's seat most of the time. Something has to like go wrong for the Medicham user to win, unless the matchup is like insanely bad, like they just get through by a Mew or something. Because I don't know, it has so much leverage on Team Preview. You don't even have to click it, but sometimes people don't respect it, so you can't click it. It's like kind of it just feels good to use.
Yeah. What else is A? While I load my tier list from last time.
Probably Lopunny.
Lopunny, I don't know. I personally don't like Lop, but yeah, it should probably be A.
I think it's A because not clicking it is overpowered. Crazy as that sounds. And I'll say that about like no other mon ever, but okay, Picos is obsessed with Sublop. I also discovered that Sublop is really good right now because of Ender Zard Y, because of Zard's not really running Flame Charge that much. I mean, they kind of do, but not everyone does. Like most people don't run Flame Charge Zard, but you can get away with like because like okay, Zardax either has if it's not sub, it has to lock itself into Flare Blitz or Outrage, so you can just spam sub. Yeah, I think Sublop is pretty good. Just don't lose a Togekiss, man. Don't lose a Togekiss, man.
Yeah. Togekiss is broken.
And Lop is good on these like you can build like I used to think Lop wasn't very good on different archetypes, but I feel like there's like multiple archetypes you could use it on. You can use it like with like safe mons, like program likes Lop with like a lot of Garratran Toge, which makes it so you can run really safe Lopunny teams. Or you can go kind of anti-meta like Lop Tran on Dino. That team is insanely broken. Always has been. That team is really good. I just feel like you shouldn't be clicking Lop very much. Because everyone's clicking into it like every single fucking game. I saw Picos run a ton of Lops in pools, and then I don't think he clicked a single one.
Facts. Anyway. Yeah, I don't have anything to add on Lop. I don't like it personally, so I don't use it. Slowbro's obviously still A. Even with Manaphy existing. It still does it still does the same stuff, it's still Slowbro. Pretty sure Demon Bro beats Stall Mana, but I never actually tested it.
There's no way it doesn't. There's no way it doesn't.
Demon Bro should just win. So that's cool. Losing Scald sucks, but yeah, it is what it is. And then, what other mon was it? I need to A, Porygon Z. Don't run Rain Dance on Slowbro, by the way. Don't do it. Not worth it. You lose to Charizard Mega X. Demon Bro is Rest Slack Off, so you drop Scald. Porygon Z I still think is broken, even with Endurzard Y. Dig brought Custapberry versus me in semis, which I think has good potential right now, because it's not expected at all. Yeah, I don't know, I think you just bring it and then you click Hyper Beam and win. And I think that's all that needs to be said about it. Like, I think Dom might have died.
I'm here.
Oh, okay. Anyway.
I just don't have anything to say on PZ because I never used that guy.
Yeah. Mew, Pikachu is begging for Mew to be A. Man, maybe. But that's like a bad Mew.
I think Mew is not very. It's like one of the least splashable mons in ORAS. Like, what do you even what partners do you use Mew with?
Well, yeah, I brought it in finals, and I was like, this mon loses to everything. I guess it's time to use Zardgara. And I mean, it worked out, but yeah, Mew loses to a lot. The cheese sets aren't good. You have to choose between running Estos and Amni, unless you're like me and you drop a Wisp. But yeah, I'm not drinking the Mew as broken Kool-Aid right now, so I'm putting it A-. I'll order A rank later, by the way.
I think that when Mew is really annoying, it can feel A, but it's so like unsplashable. It doesn't really fit on a lot of teams very well. You kind of have to just lose to stuff when you're using it. If you're a good prepper, Mew is maybe A. It's kind of like Lando T, kind of like Zard, kind of like a lot of mons that reward you just being the right set. But I don't know. I think right now, if it doesn't fit on a lot of teams, so it's really feels more like a 3-0 Poggers machine when it comes to like its purpose in the meta is just trying to 3-0 fish, and 3-0 fishing in ORAS is like kind of hard. So I don't know. I'm not super impressed with Mew as a whole, but Mew when it's good is really good. It's so frustrating to fight if you get outpicked by it or whatever, or if your team has a shitty matchup.
Mew when a mon is good. Anyway. Anyway,
it just feels good sometimes.
Genocide, Koopa, and Bound are obviously A-.
Yeah, those guys are like perma A-.
Koopa and Bound in particular is really good right now because of the Manaphy beating and Zard Y beating, I think. He should win. Yeah, it's just really good. And then I think Band kind of fell off, but it's still quite usable. Scarf's also good.
Band is good for clicking Band Gunk Shot against Togekiss and killing that retard. Oh, hell, I should not have said that. Okay, my bad. Anyways, no, Band is super fucking strong. I like it. And Hyperspace Hole goes through sub. It isn't Hyperspace Fury. No, wait, I meant the other way around. Fury goes through sub, and Hyperspace Hole is a cuck move for cucks. That shit is so weak. I feel like, I guess you don't really need Psyshock, but I don't know, dog. Hyperspace. Plus, Hoopa does this funny thing where Sableye has to, like, either be burst or, like, it's kind of weird if it, like, wisps a CM if it comes to CM. I think burst should die, because that set is terrible.
No, yeah, whatever. For sure. Meloetta should be A-. Strong special attacker beats... It's decent versus Zard, passable versus Zard, and then it beats Manaphy, so that's cool.
I talk about Melo.
Yeah.
Okay, Melo is so fucking weird because it doesn't really feel like it's super part of the meta right now. Like, whoever thinks about Meloetta? Like, I think about Metacham and Volcanion and even mons that are way lower more often than Melo. Melo is like a thing that you kind of forget about exists. I think its best role right now is 3-0 fishing, like Pikachu just said, yeah, in the chat. It's like a fish with the right coverage. You can bot people with it. Melo's weird because it feels like the most complete non like A+ mon because it doesn't really have any like objective flaws like Hoopa and Genesect. Genesect loses to fires, which are insanely common. Hoopa has 0 fist def and loses to like a lot of physical attackers. Stuff like that. But Melo feels very complete right now. It feels like it kind of has everything a like niche special attacker would want. It has a workable Zard matchup, but it's not super great. It doesn't really succeed at anything super hard besides 3-0 fishing, really. But it can be like a 2-1 machine, and when you can kind of just click it in and win a lot of the time, which is I value in 1v1.
Yeah, I agree with a lot of that. And then PQ has 3-0'd me with Relic Song, so Pepe hands. It is also a strong physical attacker as well as being a strong special attacker, apparently. So, yeah.
Supposedly.
And then Diancie Mega A- is good. The only viable rock type in the tier, in my opinion, and it's carried by its fairy typing probably.
I think Tarak is okay. I think Tarak is viable.
Tarak's usable, but Diancie is the only like good one, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It's just good. And then regular Diancie is probably a rank below it still. I'll put that boy in.
Something I don't like about Diancie though is that, or maybe I think about rocks in general, is that since Zard Water Steel is so common right now, you're just make Diancie is a 1-2 into those teams. So you have to like awkwardly commit into Zard into that. It's kind of annoying.
Yeah.
That's why I think Mega Atari is better than it as a fairy that beats Zard. Because I don't know, it's just better into matchups where Zard is present, I'd say.
Yeah, I think it's fair that regular Diancie is honestly the same rank as Mega right now.
They succeed in different things, I feel like, when it comes to like specific matchups. Like when I watched Slice's HP steal, or it was either Bird or Slice's HP steal. Bounce off and weakness policy activate, and then kill the PZ back. Oh, it was so goddamn funny.
Yeah, that was a funny game. Yeah, I think it should be the same rank as Mega, but Mega's better. Do you think Mega Gar's A-? Because I think so. I think Mega Gar's still A- Pokemon.
Mega Gengar. It's like, okay, I don't know, dude. Sometimes it feels B plus because like right now, it only succeeds in like fighting people who do not use Charizard, and there's a lot of mons that succeed in fighting people who do not use Charizard. But secretly, the thing you gotta do is just click it into the Zard teams because they have fairies or waters or whatever. In World Cup, Sanon used Taunt, which I think is good as fuck for shutting down Manaphy, Chansey, Registeel, just Togekiss, annoying shit. Taunt is a good set. I've also used just like random Gengars. I don't know. Counter's pretty decent. I would honestly say it's kind of like teetering between B plus A minus. It's kind of like Meloetta, but I think it kind of fell off. So I would honestly lean towards B plus. It beats Manicham though, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna put it in B plus.
Because I asked myself, wait, why don't people use, like, it was like before World Cup, I asked, why don't people use Gengar and Oris again? Like, they just stopped. And usually when people stop using them on, it's because it kind of fell off a little bit. Not always, but
there's a lot of
sometimes.
examples of that, so
Yeah.
Serp's an obvious one. Like Serp is super B plus, if not B, but it's just not very good. I don't know. Even though it should in theory be good, because it beats Mana, Meta, Gara, but it just isn't, because too many fires.
Oh, yeah. Serp fell off. Serp was really good last year, like 365 days ago, Serp was super good.
Yeah. Leon's a B plus rank firmly, so Volcanyon's B plus. Dom likes the meme on it, I like the meme on it, but it's B plus.
100% win rate in World Cup, by the way. What the fuck?
Does it actually? That's funny.
Yeah. Right above it is Meloetta's solid 20% win rate.
Yeah, I still think Serp has a lot of tech potential, but nah, it's mid. Venusaur Mega's B plus for sure.
Did you not want to say anything about Volcanion? Do we meme on that one 24/7?
Dude, I said Dom likes to meme on it and I like to meme on it, but it's still B plus.
Okay, I'm gonna hijack. Okay, I think Volcanion is actually like a new magnet, but apparently it won 4 out of 4 games, so maybe not. But just use a better mon. I think. Okay, 80% of the time you should be using a better mon. The 20% of the time is if you're fighting like someone who preps insanely lazily and all they run is fire, water, steel. You're basically securing a playable matchup when you load a Volcanion into those. And that's one of the only things you can really fish those types of teams with. Assuming the water is like a penis water like Gren and not an actual good water like Manaphy or Gara. But yeah, I think it fishes versus Gren teams super, super well. Like Derek Squad, God Squad. I mean, it doesn't 3-0 God Squad. I think this mon will be better once... if Zard Wise banned, this thing will be way better.
Yeah, for sure.
But right now, it's kind of just something people like that are like feel like hipsters run because I don't want to run Zard right now, so they just run an ugly ass Volcanion team that like hurts to look at. But yeah, I mean, it can fish. It can get 2-1s. And it has good phys def. It has pretty good stats. Sometimes it comes up short, but Steam Eruption is kind of a broken move, so
it is.
B plus it is.
Yeah. Then Venusaur, PQ says Venusaur A minus. I still disagree. I think Zardwise too strong. And I don't know. Veno got used a lot this World Cup randomly because Sleep Powder. Yeah, I said Sleep Powder might be broken, by the way. I said it. But Sleep Powder is pretty good at getting around some would-be checks. Like, you're supposed to be Genesect.
Okay, Vino was used 4 times.
Okay.
And it won 0 times.
It won 0 games, actually? That's hilarious.
Yeah, I remember like PQS lost with it, Sinon lost with it, yeah. Wait, was it all the Venus in one series? There's no way, bro.
Yeah, I feel like it was.
I think it might have been, or like most of them.
And they were all sleep powder. That's funny. Yeah, Vino B+. He has potential,
Vino has more tech potential, yeah, than you would think. It has an actually pretty solid move pool. It has like random shit like Bulldoze and Frenzy Plant and Pedal Dance and Sinon used Hidden Power Water Sleep Powder to epically lure in Tran and then lost a Shuckle.
Well, unfortunately for Mega Venusaur, Charizard Mega Y is in the meta. If Zard Y was banned, then Vino would be quite good. Maybe A rank. But as of right now, it's kind of penis. Still B+. Mega Heracross I think is B+. I had an A- last time, but it's not quite as effective now, I think. Well, maybe it's still that effective, but I just didn't end up using it. It's good versus Manaphy, but nah. I think you should just use.
I think Genesect is better.
Well, yeah. I think Heracross is the B+ mon at the moment, and Sableye falling off actually hurts it. Same as Slowbro.
Yes.
Yeah, its niche over other fightings is beating Mega Bro basically, like PQS said. And some fightings can lose to Manaphy as well, but yeah. Chansey I think is B+, obviously. Chansey's quite good, because, I mean, it doesn't really beat a lot of Zards anymore, but it beats Mega Altaria! And, you know, it does Chansey things.
Okay, after Chansey, can I hijack your video?
Yeah, sure.
I have one nomination after Chansey.
Okay. I don't really have that much to add about Chansey. When you look at the mons on the screen, Chansey doesn't look that good, but in practice it's good. That's how I'd put it. Anyway, what's your nomination?
I think Porygon 2 is B+ rank!
Porygon 2? Yeah.
Okay, listen. No, listen. Okay, during Lax meta, this mon was like completely unusable. I have no idea why you would ever use this versus Lax. Or when Lax was legal, right? It just felt completely pointless. But right now, I like it. Because Sub-Zard is not super common. Bolt Beam is really nice for all the Landos, Garas, you know, shit that hits. You have Analytic, you have Trace, you have Download, those are all solid abilities. It's quite fat, honestly. It's hard to, like, to a KO, and especially OKO. It feels like it gets playable matchups most games. Beats like Altaria, beats like Tran, beats like Metagross, can beat Mawile, can beat Victini with Discharge, and Foul Play and shit. I really like Porygon 2 right now, and it's not ever going to be super high in usage, but this is like more of a hot take type thing that I feel like it's just better than B-Mons, because usually we end up putting like Penis Mons or like Fraud Mons, or like, yeah, you can use this Mon, I guess, and B. But I think P2 is very solid right now, honestly.
Yeah, I
really like it.
I could say
like
B
you can
P2.
Like I vouch for P2. I think B+ is a good place for. Like I think it's really good. I think it's very good. Like I've just used it a lot, built with it a few times. I think it's a really good mon.
On the basis I've never used Porygon 2, I will be putting it B rank. But yeah, I can see it. I can definitely see it.
I mean, okay. Let me like. It's kind of like Chansey because it's really really fat and normal. Doesn't have any weaknesses besides fighting. But Chansey is super like weak to sub and taunt. P2 isn't. P2 smacks Garchomp with Ice Beam, smacks Gary with an electric move, Discharge or T-Bolt. It's basically like Chansey that's less fat, but like actually like puts up a fight versus those taunt and sub things, and Trick as well, like Trick Latios or something. I think you should put Chansey or Porygon 2 at B+, because it's basically an alternative Chansey that actually does damage. And that helps a lot versus like Helmet Tran as well, like I said. Versus Mawile too. I think it's solid, but whatever.
Yeah, I think that's fair enough, actually. I'm not drinking
like analytic like smacks Mega Chomp and shit like that.
Okay, but I drinking the Kool-Aid on Mega Audino though. By the way, I'm on going in B rank this time. Mega Audino's not very good.
No. P2 is the mod that I'm gassing up right now.
P2 is way better than mod.
Yeah, I agree. Audino is better in past tournaments than right now.
Yeah, I think P2. Yeah, I can definitely see that. Yeah, I'll probably try it out at some point.
Analytic discharge and download discharge can hella troll you.
Yeah, good thing I'm on Metacham on every team. So there's that. Yeah, I can definitely see it being around these mons. I guess Megatar next. Megatar was like top 5 in usage after pools for no actual reason. But it does beat a bunch of Zard, and then Togekiss and Mew, so, you know, it's not the worst. I still don't think it's very good.
Dude, when you look at T-Tar's stats, it always seems like a gigantic beast, but then when you play, it doesn't feel like that. Because its moves are kind of weak, and it kind of has to like invest in speed and invest in bulk and all this shit. I think Tar is kind of ass. Why always use so much in pools? Kind of. It's like it's like half a coincidence, and half just people finding out about a mon that kind of beats Zard, because you can lose to literally like 3 different sets.
Yep.
I do not like Tyranitar Mega.
Yeah, I feel like it
could I think it has a place on teams though.
It's a rock type, so it's B. That's what I'm.
No,
Nope, it's a rock type.
I think it has too many good coverage options, and you know, if Xenon didn't choke that like taunt rest game or whatever, I mean, that wasn't like a super winning matchup, but you can run like different shit like taunt, rest, screech, fire punch, avalanche, superpower, DD. It like has a lot of move options. I don't think I would ever put Porygon to a higher rank than T-Tar, but I know I was just vouching for P2, but I think that and T-Tar are kind of similar bonds in that they're kind of penis, but they like do something. But it also doesn't, like, it's another rock that gets shitty matchups into Fire, Water, Steel. You can put a B if you want. I think it's bad. I think it's bad, don't get me wrong, but I think it has a lot of upsides. There's a reason why it was used a lot, is because it provides a lot of things in one mon. But
Togekiss. That's basically it. I said it. It's just facts. But I think all the mons in B plus are basically just flawed, but are also can be good. That's my opinion. And so I think T-Tar probably fits in there. And that's also why B plus is pretty bloated. And it's gonna get more bloated too. There's just so many mons that I think are not A rank mons, but are better than a lot of the B and B minus. I don't know. Maybe shift some stuff down. There's a lot of mons left. Should probably hustle. Mega Aggron B plus alongside Registeel. I think these mons are pretty similar, even though they do different things. But I think they both should be B plus. PQS uses T-Wave for no reason on every Pokemon, so there's that. But I think Mega Aggron's low-key a fraud Pokemon, because it never works for me when I bring it, but, you know, it's good. It's one of the B plus mons. And then Registeel I'm partial to, because it has a good matchup versus all the other Steels and Fairies. And then Gyara's pretty decent for you. I think it's a pretty decent, not really fish, because you're never throwing someone with it, but it can 2-1 quite a bit of teams. And it's another one of these fat mons like Chansey and P2, so it belongs in this rank. I think Garchomp is B+. It was like perpetually A-, but at this point, people just don't use it. Even though it's one of the better Zard counters with sub. I think Mega Chomp's the same rank as regular Chomp, by the way. So he would also be there, but yeah, Chomp just kind of fell off. It doesn't do too much outside of beating Zard right now. And that's just how it is. Let's see, what other B plus mons are there? I had another one that I was gonna put. Oh, I was gonna talk about Sableye next, that's right. I'm pretty conflicted on Sableye, on whether it should be B or B plus. but I think I'm gonna put it in B+. Because the Romanian set with Metal Burst is obviously awful, but I think the standard sets are actually underrated right now.
Do you really think Registeel's B+, by the way?
Yeah.
I think
Did you
it's
not
kind of
hear my
bad.
speech? Not hear my
Dude, but I'm just thinking about it. In Zard meta, is Registeel really that valuable? It got used one time. Like, I don't think it does that much in one
I was
slot.
a Registeel user. There's that.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I think it's like B, but whatever.
I think he's underrated. But, man. I mean, dude, can Registeel really be below, like, Serp at this point? Serp's, like, the same thing. I don't know.
I mean, Serp has been above Registeel, like, the whole time.
It does, actually. Meh. Okay.
Like, if you want to put Aggron in B, I won't complain.
Nah, I think this is fine. B plus Aggron, B plus Reggie. I think Aggron's such a fraud. If I was being completely subjective, I would put Aggron in C, but he's B plus pretty objectively. I can maybe move Reggie down, but meh. I wonder if I should split up the B plus rank.
You just got to be good at prepping to use Reggie or to use Aggron well, in my opinion. It has a lot of like cool stuff you can do with EVs and coverage. I think it's a cool mod.
It's true. And then, yeah, I guess it was just attack with Sableye, but I just don't think it's very good.
My thesis about Sableye is that you should always use it with the Zard. I feel like right now, Sableye can't be the best mon on your team. You gotta have another mon carrying it so that the opponent has to respect Sableye and Zard simultaneously. If they have an Altaria, then they can just click that, but you shouldn't lose to that or Diancie, whatever. I think Sableye Zard is like the best Sableye partner easily. You can go X or Y literally, but Sableye feels kind of ass. Doesn't really win a lot. I've noticed.
I'm actually gonna move it to B rank. I think.
I kind of agree with that. P2 above Sableye is kind of hilarious, but we're like reacting to it being aggressively bad in World Cup.
Yeah, I'm gonna move Heracross and Registeel down to B as well, so we have this split. And I think that split is good. Because I have some other mons I want to add to B. One's Dragonite. I think Dragonite's below these guys in B+, but Dragonite's pretty good, honestly. Not bad.
Yeah, I have another nomination.
What? Okay. Is it regular Gengar?
Okay, it's regular Gengar and Thunderous Therian. I think they're firmly B.
Yeah, I kind of have a bunch of mons I want to put B. I agree with Thunderous Therian and B. The electric type's got a buff.
And Thunder in particular has so many cool coverage options. And I gave Maki a sub 1 for Victini. I felt like a genius after I made that. Sub NP T-Volt HP Flying, not a terrible set. All things considered.
I don't expect Victini to defeat you, but yeah.
Well, unfortunately, everyone else is a sheep that runs weakness policy, so yeah.
Yeah, that's fortunate for me. I'm moving a bunch of mons into B right now, and then I'll rattle them off. Who else is B? I was gonna move another mon, but I forgot.
Brachion.
Oh yes, I forgot about. No, it's a rock type, dude. Rock type. That's a B plus. That's B plus though. I think. Actually, no, it's not. It's B. I disagreed with myself.
Okay,
also,
we're like 30 or 40 minutes into the video, and you haven't talked about Kieran Black.
I know Kieran Black. It's one of the mons I just moved. But I'll talk about that mon later. So screw that mon. Anyway, so B, I have Dragonite, Terrakion. Nothing really changed for those guys, but they're still chilling. And then we have Thunderous Therian. Then we have Magnezone. Magnezone's a shooter, obviously, because HP Rock beats a lot of Zard because people don't use Wisp or Flame Charge. And then Magnezone's also really good versus Steel and Waters. So, and then it obviously beats Fairies. And yeah,
I think it's B plus for that reason.
I think it's B plus. Okay, I can see that. It's better than Serp. That guy sucks.
Well, dude, fucking Zone actually gets good matchups into common archetypes. Unlike the rest of the B mons that are penis chodes.
That's kind of a good point. It's a mon that gets good matchups, which is you know, is pretty big in ORAS. In any 1v1 tier, but Magnezone and P2 above Cube and Sableye, I'm dead.
Joe Biden's ORAS.
This is liberals ORAS. Kyurem Black sucks, dude. I can't put it above B. I just can't. I can put it high B. I'll accept that. Like, Kyurem Black's... I think it's just the irredeemable Pokemon right now. Like, I don't know why we use it. Like, what's the first mon that it beats? I guess you beat Charizard. You know, when you have the right set and they aren't the right set, you do win. I will give it that. But nah.
And then it loses to Seals and Waters. Congrats.
And then it just like loses to everything else. Like, what's the next one that it beats after Mega Charizard? Landorus Therian? Yeah, you got him. Greninja.
And Gren and Lob, just like any other Scarfer.
Yep. It's just
like, I don't think it's good.
Just another Dragon Scarfer, in my opinion. I think the other sets are just not good. Rockgym Haban just isn't good. Free Shock is decent. Piku has made that and it beats like Guard and stuff. That's cool. But why Mega Garrett does not lose the Cube? Get out of here.
You can tech it.
If you run like max defense band, yeah.
Yes.
That's penis. That's not good.
No, that set is actually okay. It like lives Lop fake out HAK.
No, that's funny.
Actually, I think Ad has a role, but still.
You should have it right
has insane. It's insane bulk physically. But no, I think Kyurem Black is good when it's running multiple sets in the meta. And right now, it's struggling to justify one set. Like, I mean, I don't know. In the past, it's felt like it can run so many different sets at once, and like, oh, you can use it with Lando T, and then which one's a Zard beater? Oh, but like, yeah. For realsies though, I don't really see a reason to run. Who is weak to Specs Kyurem Black right now? Who is weak to Bane Kyurem Black right now? Who is weak to like any of these fucking sets? I don't know.
Yep. That guy's just not good. Enough said.
Like, yeah, you have a lot of set potential, but when you're struggling to justify any usage on a team, that ambiguousness is kind of lost, and the threat factor is kind of gone. I don't know. Mon's ass.
P2 in zone.
Yeah, no, this is fucking Joe Biden's ORAS. But I'm here for it. Things change. That's how it is.
Yeah, and then, okay, other B-rank ones, I have Clefable and Sylveon. They're just fairy types. They do fairy type things.
Realistically, Sableye should be B+, but that's only if partnered with the Zone or with the Zard.
Okay. Well, a lot of ones are B+ paired with Zard, I
think. True.
Yeah, I mean...
But, like, they actually have good synergy, though.
I'm gonna put Sableye B+. I decided.
He is overreacting to Radu just trolling and inting.
Yeah, I am overreacting to Metal Burst being so bad.
No, specifically Sucker, like, no recover, no actual move to punish anything that doesn't immediately try to do 95 damage to it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Grimlock is so shit, though.
I feel like maybe Aggron and Serp should be B, looking at what I have. I'm using a screen of what I have right now. It looks funny.
No, I just opened the stream. It like works for me now.
Okay, cool.
Let's go! Thunderous Therian above!
Okay, I just sabotaged the entire recording by accidentally doing the inspect element. Okay, oh my god, my computer just lit on fire. Okay, I'm back. Serp B? Can I put Serp B? Whatever.
No, I don't think Serp is good right now, dude.
Yeah.
It can. I think it's niche right now. It's unironically just beating a hit list.
I actually think this is pretty good. I think it looks pretty right to me. Thunderous Therian the same rank as Cube. It seems pretty legit.
God's ORAS.
I think Clef is really good, secretly.
Clef is good, yeah.
Secretly.
Clef is always good.
Like, these two fairies are slightly outclassed by, like, these fairies, but it's chill. By these fairies, I mean Togen Guard, obviously.
If Yon was still alive, so would for sure be B+. But it's not!
Yeah, I agree. Let's see. Who else do I want to put B? Oh, Archops is like... Archops is B-, I don't care. Crustle was better than it. And I'm spitting facts. Let's see. Sock. Land Y.
If you think Sock is that bad? No, like you said earlier, people don't run Wisp that much.
I think Sock should be B. Sock's probably low B. I had it in B rank last time. Dude, Terrakion B rank? Terrakion is not. It beats Zard and no one else, so I guess.
No, PQS, I made Stall, Azu, Metagross, Zard Y in like 2018. I was actually ahead of the curve, dog.
Any other PQS on B-? BOS B-.
No, Lug is farts. Lug is chodes.
Lug is actually C rank. Downpan's C+, by the way, the mon sucks. Ferrothorn's B-, obviously. Ferrothorn's better than all of these mons. Okay,
why do people lose to Pharaoh like over and over? I don't get it.
DOS is better than like all the other B- mons actually. DOS is kind of broken. Well, it can be broken at least. That's good things. Am I forgetting? Oh, band diagram.
Where are you putting Smeargle the champion?
Ooh, I forgot about Smeargle. I'm putting Smeargle B.
Based.
It's chilling.
It's good.
B+ anymore. I put him B+ last time because that was on crack.
No, it's secretly B+, but it's okay.
Very secretly. Oh, Haxorus should be B. They belong to the other Dragon Scarfers.
Haxorus is arguably better than those guys for what it's worth.
Yeah, I can definitely
say woke sheeple. That's like my personal take. I think Unnerve and Moldbreaker are both good abilities.
Just run Moldbreaker. Nobody runs Long Cube. So, yeah. Unnerve is good for Custap, though. So I guess it's fair.
Unnerve is good for a lot.
Like what? Oh, I guess Citrus Berries too, maybe. I don't know.
Citrus, Custap,
I think Band Hex has potential right now.
It does, but it's kind of hard to justify because of its insanely awkward speed tier.
Yeah. Let's see. Hyperion's probably B-.
No, that one is chodes.
I feel like it's the same rank as Dawn Fan.
I think it is. Ripe is actually worse versus Zard than Dawn Fan, depending on the set. Because you have to like a Rock Blast turn 1, and if they're outraging you, just turn 1, just straight up hard outrage, or if they're wisping you, you're fucked.
Yeah. Again, I'm not adding a Frauds tier this time, by the way. Because I want to put Blastoise in like a human being rank. Because Blastoise not that bad. Like, why use Blastoise over any other water, though?
I mean, I feel like Blastoise can make some interesting archetypes.
It does. Blastoise is quirky poggers, though. Shoutouts. The Lotties are B-, I think. They're pretty high up there. I think Specs Latios in particular is quite good right now.
I think both of them are borderline B. Because they're actually Zard answers that, like as we said earlier, they're actual Zard answers. Like, I wouldn't put them lower than Thundurus. Like, they actually are okay into Fire, Water, Steel archetypes.
Yeah, I should be using... Okay, realistically, Thundurus should be B-, but...
I think it's way better than all those Chodes mons, personally.
Dude, it's not better than DOS. I don't like that.
Whatever.
Maybe DOS is B, though.
No, that shit's ass.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Thunder's better, though. On God!
Look at these 3 raw types in a row. These guys are all bad. Don't sleep.
Yeah, they're pretty bad.
Landorus Incarnate, I think, fell off super duper hard. So I think it
should be B-. It
was good for a little bit, though. PQS has split some of B- and C+. I agree with that. I think Band Diagram's terrible. Kinda. But it has good matchups.
I used to jerk it off for zero reason, but it's not really that good.
I don't know, it has some good matchups.
It also has some bad matchups.
It does.
It has a lot of bad matchups. Because you're like a potential 0-3 in a Fire, Water, Steel, which is like Pepe Hands.
Wonder if I can move any of the B mons down to B-. I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
I think Crosso's...
Dude, I think Banned Aggron is really ass. Yeah, I think it's trash. I've like hyped it up in the past for like no actual reason, and now I just realize it's kind of fucking shit.
Archops is so bad. I can't. Get that mon out of my face.
That mon is good for scaring Zards though. Like at preview, that's its one thing. It doesn't actually beat anything besides Zard and other fires.
Top of C+. Nandorous and Karna can chill in B-. Okay, Cresselia.
Yo, put that boy in B.
B?
Maybe. Okay, realistically, B after Zard Y mana ban, maybe.
Bro.
Because then you just run Key and defeat everyone.
Yeah, well, no, you don't run that right now. But T-Wave Press is pretty broken. Oh. It's better than Deoxys. Okay, realistically, I'm gonna put it bottom of B.
No, I think it's insanely bulky and annoying to fight, for sure.
It's really annoying, yeah, when you don't have some of these top tier guys. It's annoying. Okay, let me just go alphabetical order now. Okay, Abomasnow is obviously penis. Aegislash is C+. I actually built a team with Aegislash, but it's kind of not good.
I gave Sinon some ORAS program games with Aegi that are like usable.
Maybe B-. Nah. Maybe a high C+. Alakazam is C. I don't care. One's not good. Ambipom is D. Ampharos is B-. He has a resurgence because he's an electric type, and electric types all got a buff.
Dude, Aegi is bad, but it's not like aggressively bad. It's not like as bad as like I don't know, some other shit.
Okay, aggressively bad. C+ aggressively bad. That's the aggressively bad too. Wait, what mon did I just move? Oh yeah, Aeron is D.
Dude, Audino's not that bad.
Okay, fine. No more aggressively bad. No, Audino isn't good. Audino gets teched by everyone now.
Dude, Audino is better than fucking Rhyperior, bro. Like, come on.
Yeah, fine. Okay, realistically, it's probably as good as Mega Ampharos. But
yeah, I agree.
Okay. Anyway, Auroras is D. Yeah, C. Auroras is kind of cool. Bayonet penis. Actually, no, Bayonet's D.
No, Bayonet is penis, dude. It's bad.
It has T-Wave though, doesn't it?
Wow.
Okay, Camerupt is D. Actually, no, it's C. Celebi's actually not bad. I'm gonna put Celebi B-.
Based.
Conk? I used to drink the Conk Kool-Aid, but it's a C+ mon.
I think it's B- because it's strong and bulky.
It is strong and bulky, but
like, dude, Solar fucking terrorized me on the ladder with that shit, dude.
Yeah,
I will never put Conk below B- in my life because of him.
Yeah, fine. Okay, Darm is penis, I don't care. Durant is like C+, I think. Yeah, it belongs around these guys. I think Embor's actually viable. Empoleon's B-? Dude, the B- rank is
Empo is chodes.
Dude, what is this B- rank?
It's so weird.
Okay, Entei, I think Entei is actually not that bad. I'm putting this. Dude, it's better than Rhyperior. Are you kidding me? Better than Blastoise. Oh my god. Better than Durant. Oh my god, better than all of these mons. Okay, top is C+. Dude, that was literally my brain. Oh my god.
I think Entei is a complete fraud, but that's just me.
No, man. And Durhelm is not bad. Anyway.
I mean, I flinch it with Zard Y, but whatever.
Well, I pick, like, Magnezone, so there's that. Excadrill is probably C rank these days. No, it's better than these guys. Or it's on the same level, at least. Forge's penis, obviously. Gallade is E? Maybe C. It's usable. It's kind of better than these. Okay, PQS is screaming move luck up. Dude, realistically, it's better than these mons.
Yeah. I think it's firmly better than Durant. I think Blastoise is firmly better than Blastoise should be top 3 in this tier. I know Blastoise is bad, but it's like usable.
Archop should.
I think Rock Tomb is pretty good
too. I don't know what's happening anymore. if I'm being honest. Okay, Gastron's not bad. You guys see. Lely Penis, Golem D.
I literally convinced this dude not to click Gastro, by the way. Or not to bring Gastro in World Cup, because it just seemed like a useless sack of shit.
Yeah, I was gonna bring Gastro in finals, but I just yeah. And then I didn't click Gastro one game. So yeah. Him only Penis.
And I wasn't even scared of it, dude.
Dude, I made a couple teams that lost to Gastro unironically. I don't know how that's possible, but I did.
I mean, it's possible. It's possible.
Okay, like Molt, Tran, Hoopa loses. So there's that. Jirachi was like, I don't know. Jirachi isn't
does it though? Because you can't Miracle Hoopa.
Amnia Pio.
Oh, Amnesia. Cringe.
Yeah, Jumpluff is probably B- these days in today's economy. It's better than all of C+. I'll tell you this.
It's not a fan of the fact that Zars are actually running the move Flame Charge.
It is not.
That's like really bad for it. It wasn't even good before that.
Yeah. Okay, Kingdra C. I guess usable. Left key.
That guy's also penis. But whatever.
Okay, Lucario's actually penis. Okay, my Nectrix probably C rank. No, nobody uses it. Masharna's D. Pidgeot's penis. Pinsir? Dude, I can't even rank Pinsir. I guess he's like C. Spec Element.
Wait, you think Pinsir's worse than Jirachi and Excadrill?
Okay, that's a good point. Pinsir's not good though. Nah, Pinsir isn't good, yo. Pinsir is not good.
Neither is Jirachi or Exca. Exca's okay, but Jirachi's terrible.
That's fair.
Okay, unironically though, I literally never think of Pinsir ball building. It never crosses my mind, so you can put it in C, I don't care. Okay, I just respect Pinsir because of Milan, but...
Regicaka is C. Rear Nicholas is like D, I guess. I don't know. Viola's penis, I don't care. That one's not good. Rotom Heat is like C+, arguably. Salamence is like C, I don't know. Okay, I think Scizor's actually valuable. Goes in C.
I think Scizor is so insanely garbage.
I mean, sometimes you do stuff. Slacking is B-. Mom fell off. Steelix is D. Swampert is penis. It's outclassed by Gastrodon. Talonflame's like B-, I think. Okay. Regular Thunderous. Ooh, this is shooter. Minus. Zapdos B-. Vivillon B-. Ocorona C. This thing off my screen. And Whimsicott penis. Alright, let's do it. Let's go from the top real quick. Okay, sorry, this all looks beautiful. I agree with Fatini, S-. I don't know about the ordering here, but whatever.
I think Tran is the worst Monday Plus.
Really? I think Megalotaurus
because you just tech it.
I mean that's true, but I don't know. Still Heatran, yo. I feel.
Yeah, it is Heatran.
Okay, A order. I think Lando's on top, and then I think it should be Grandma.
Yeah, like my team.
Yeah, I think Lando Grandma. And then, well, yeah, this looks pretty reasonable. A-.
That's the tiniest A- I've ever seen.
Yeah, it is. But none of these mons deserve A-.
All B+ mons are like dangerous to the rest of society.
Besides, Garchomp's like the least dangerous mon there. That's how you know. Maybe Titar.
No, Titar's hella the least threatening mon. The Chomp is hella a threat to society. Just look at him, dude. He's all sharp and shit.
Okay. Do any of the B mons deserve B+? Kieran Black does not. I don't care.
Gilberto does #stay woke. Sock does #stay woke. No, I meant Smeargle. I would never dead name Gilberto.
Superior should
no, but that's I like troll when I say Smeargle's B+, like kind of.
Mega Aggron's a fraud. It's B. Dude, when you look at like across the VR though, you would think Mega Aggron's like broken. but it's just not. Maybe it just isn't. I don't know. I feel like it's just the Zard magic hurts it so much. Nah, I think Diancie and regular Diancie are in the same rank. Regular Diancie is strong.
Dude, regular Diancie loses to fucking Togekiss. That shit is terrible.
It loses to Togekiss, Medicham, Lopunny, a lot of mons. But
you don't lose to Lop. What?
Dude, there's no way you kill Lop. It might not 2 KO you. There's no way.
I think you beat Lopunny formation.
Okay, maybe. I'll give you a maybe for now.
Okay, right now.
Yeah, you calc it. I'm not calcing it. Yeah, the Scarf Dragon should be B. Track should be B. Track's arguably, nah. This is fine. Dude, this B rank looks so weird. Why is Cresselia the same rank as Cube? What?
Because Cresselia grew up and Cube fell off. Say it with the times, old man.
Yeah, I am an old man. Jesus.
Where's okay, Lopunny. How much special attack on the Diancie? Like 100?
It's a regular Diancie, not 0.
No, but max is like kinda ass.
I mean defense.
Max HP, max defense.
Dude, no one runs that. What? They run some Spadef for wait, no. How they run Spadef for something?
Okay, you might have been right. Yeah. I've run 100 like it's either 100 or 152 max.
Okay, look.
And that's rolls as shit.
Thing with Kieran Black it can be like basically everything when you tech, but it hasn't gotten a good matchup since the year 2020. So there's that.
Fact.
You basically.
I mean, it gets good. It gets good matchup into Derek's squad, but like that's it.
You're relying on its alert potential in order to actually beat Pokemon. That's how I feel. Power Herb Free Shock's okay, I guess, but I don't know. I can't. Yeah, in combination, the 3-0's a lot of teams, but I don't know, dude. Cube 0% win rate. That's all there is to it.
I think the potential of Cube is like B+ easily, but it has not reached its potential in a very, very long time, so there's not much more to say.
I mean, I don't know, people just haven't been justifying it. I can't justify it. Like, it got 4 uses, 0% win rate. So, yeah. Unless it was 3 uses. It might have been 3 uses.
I think it might have been 2, let me check.
I think top of
it was
B is
3.
fine. I think top of B is fine for Cube.
I mean, if you're a really good prepper, yeah, it's probably B+, but are you?
Yeah, but at the same time, we live in a society where like every mon can be picked into Cube and beat it. So yeah. Just don't get unlucky. Yeah, Lotties should be B, I think.
Lotties they're both solid.
This looks so whack.
No, I think the B- looks even whacker.
Okay, the B-, I don't even want to talk about the B-. Like,
what? I think it looks even more strange.
I don't want to talk about it. So DOS is probably below all these mons, but I think it's still really good. Not really good, that's good. The electrics are... Dude, there's 5 electrics in this tier, what? I'm gonna huddle them all up next to each other. What's happening? Those are just randomly 5 electrics.
Because it's Manaphy's are my mana, bozo. That's
okay, why. I'm putting Mega Audino and Celebi C+.
No!
Goodbye. Arguably
my 2 homies.
Not Conk.
Dude, Conk is strong and bulky. Like, and has good priority. And has 2 good abilities. Like, what else do you want from a fucking slow mon? I don't know.
I is C+. He might be. He's really bad.
I don't know. I don't know why you would use him. He's like a budget Thunderous Therian on a good day.
This looks a lot cleaner. Besides, there's 5 electric types. What? I'm gonna move Thunderous regular down.
Damn, Crucify sabotaging his own list.
Dude, Raikou B-? Oh my god.
I think not all electrics are built equal. I do agree.
Dude, Raikou is not C+. I'm on crack. Or B-. I'm on crack. Ampharos B-? Oh my god. What am I doing?
Okay, this looks better.
I don't even want to talk.
Looks whack.
Dude, I'm not talking about the rest of this. Are you kidding me? Okay, let me go through it. Let me tell you the ones that are actually usable from C+ down. Okay. Okay, most of the C+ mons are usable, actually. The rant's not usable, actually. Like, these two aren't usable. Rotom Heat's arguably just... Okay, Rotom Heat's not usable.
Garbage.
Rotom Heat is not usable. I changed my mind.
Dude, Volcarona is shit.
Volcarona, where do I have it? C? Is it in D? Oh, it's in C, yeah. Okay, realistically...
It's literally Zard for people that don't want to use Zard. What?
Yeah, it's basically Quirky Pogger's Moth. I don't know.
I would rather just run Protect instead of Key Poggers.
Okay, realistically, all these mons are bad. But the usable ones are...
Oh, Dino is literally broken!
Nope. Okay, the usable C-rank mons are Regirock, Pinsir, Kingdra... Okay, these, I can't even say this. Like, what? They're all bad. Basically, don't use any of these Pokemon. I'm just gonna put don't use any in here, and here we go. Also, regular Gengar's in B rank, by the way. Just pretending that exists. That doesn't exist on this tier list.
I can't believe you put Whimsicott and Florges in the same tier.
Whimsicott's not viable. Like, Whimsicott's... Yeah, it's not a mon. I'll put it
I'd say it is at least worth D. It's not a Bulbasaur tier. Come on, man.
Okay, PQS said add Shuckle. Yeah, Shuckle's probably D rank.
I think Shuckle is better than Volcarona, unironically. There's literally zero reason to use Volcarona in ORAS 1v1. Tell me the reason. Give me what's its niche? Tell me. I guess beating like Lopunny and Mew and Steels in one slot, but like, bro, oh my god.
Yes.
I'd rather run Protect Inferno Zardwire at that point.
I would too. Anyway. Yeah, this is the list. Anyway, I'm just gonna scroll off of these. You gotta look at these. Yeah, these are the real Pokemon in the tier up here. Yeah.
Bro, why did it take me like 5 minutes to convince you that P2 is B+, and you put it better than Venusaur? It's definitely the worst mon in the tier, I'd say, but it's still good.
Which is better than Garchomp, probably. When you think about it. Magneton's the best mon in this tier, by the way.
Goat Zone.
Anyway, yeah, I think with how the meta is right now, this looks about right. Let me count how many mons below B actually got used, by the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there was a decent amount, I guess. 6, 7, 8.
Hyperion got used.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, B rank is a mess. Everything down here is a mess. But up here is straight facts. Facts! Anyway, any final comments?
Kieran Black is the same tier as Cresselia. # stay woke.
Alright, thanks for watching. Peace.
Free Mega Man.